Hi everybody, and welcome to the news from the ANU Medical School from today, the 15th of April 2021. As usual, let's go and talk about COVID-19 first. Public health requirements remain in place for people who have been in exposure sites in Queensland and or New South Wales. If you're now in the ACT and you have been at any of these sites, you may have to quarantine yourself, get tested and self-isolate, or you may not be able to attend any of the health facilities that will affect your placement if you're a student. Please check the New South Wales, ACT, Queensland and the ANU COVID-19 websites for update. We know that it is holiday period for the students, so if you are somewhere in Queensland or New South Wales, please check the sites, and if you think that you will not be able to attend your placements or your teaching for a while, please contact your year coordinator for some advice and to let them know. Now, Michael Levy has made me think about vulnerable populations, which in my mind have mainly been the aging population, people with mental health conditions or children. But he's pointed out that incarcerated people are also a very vulnerable group. He has recently published a paper in the BMJ where he's informed us that the COVID-19 case rates in prisoner populations that is 5.5 times higher than that in the normal population. And he's also pointed out that prisons are epidemiological pumps. They have a high population density, population is confined, and porous borders between the confined population and the community, and that's crossed daily by staff and or visitors. In addition, prison crowding and the age of the incarcerated people exacerbate COVID-19 morbidity and mortality risk. So he poses the question whether incarcerated people should be prioritized for COVID-19 vaccination. Fascinating reading. Have a read and let Michael know what you think. Now, last week, the consultation period for the College Change Plan closed. And I would like to thank all of you who've put in a document, who have shared their thoughts with us, or who have let us know a better way, or who agree with some of the changes that we have proposed. We've received over 270 submissions. Now, that's obviously not just for the medical school, but across the college. And what is happening at the moment is that the feedback is being collated. It's going to be put into themes. The college exec will read them all. And from the 18th of March on, over the next 2 or 3 weeks, we will prepare an implementation plan that we will share with you. Now, please be patient. This will take a while. As you can imagine, it's rather difficult to not just read 270 pieces of information, but also to distill the information and pick out all the best bits out of that. But we will let you know what the next stage of the change plan is. Professor Groom, the Dean of the College, commissioned an independent review of the research infrastructure capabilities here at our college. And the aim of this was to provide advice on our capabilities, efficiencies, opportunities, but also investment strategy and new infrastructure needs. Professor Ian Smith has been appointed as the independent reviewer. He is interviewing people at the moment. If you think that you would like to talk to Professor Smith and you haven't had the opportunity or have not been invited, please contact Erica Kneip at the ANU email address. And this year, CHARM will be held in person. CHARM stands for Canberra Health Annual Research Meeting. It will be held at the end of July, and it is hosted by the Centre for Health and Medical Research in the ACT Health Directorate and Canberra Health Services. Abstracts close on the 17th of May. The program, which is run over 4 days, has big initiatives, transitions in mental health care, and ACT research and focus as the main topics. More information can be found on the website, which is www.act.gov.au/research/CHARM 2021. And I'd like to welcome some new staff members to the medical school. The first is Mr. Momin Osaf, who's the IT e-learning support officer. Momin has started on Tuesday, and we'd like to say hello to Momin. If you want to drop in and welcome him, that would be fabulous. And there are 3 colleagues who received a new academic title. Dr. Anshu Sami and Dr. Marie Salib are now clinical lecturers of the medical school, and Dr. Francisco Lopez Marambio is a clinical associate lecturer. Congratulations and welcome to all of you. There has been a call for the Professor Noel Tate medical student essay, and I hope that that has been distributed to all medical students. The topic of the essay is for this year is advancing your operative techniques, improving your skills. The prize for this award will be given out at the 2021 Annual Scientific Meeting at the end of August at the National Museum of Australia. It includes a certificate and a $200 gift card. Please submit your essay to the ACT Royal Australasian College of Surgeons manager at test.green@surgeons.org by Friday the 16th of July 2021. And there are some events upcoming. The first is an academic drop-in session run by the ANU Research Services Division on the indirect costs of research and consultancies policy. And this is an opportunity for you to come fully up to speed with the new policy and how it impacts you before the policy launch on the 3rd of May. There has been an email sent out, but if you want to know more or you want to register for this, please go to anums.rm@anu.edu.au. I'd also like to point out that ANU staff flu vaccinations can be gotten at the National Health Co-op or the Terry White Chemists. And Grand Rounds next week will be held by Professor Paul Kelly, Chief Medical Officer of Australia, on COVID-19 vaccine rollout, and at the beginning of May by Professor Christian Lueck, and he will talk about CSF and idiopathic hypertension. So that is all from me for this week. If you have any feedback for us, please email us at the Operation Graduate email address. Please stay safe. Look after yourself, look after your colleagues. These are difficult times, and I'll see you on this channel again in a month's time. Bye-bye.